welcome to another trailmakers video. Today we are making a motorcycle, and I'm back because I couldn't really think of anything else to do on Stormworks. But here's another trailmakers video, and it's to make a motorcycle, which is actually kind of hard when you think about it, but then it's really easy when you make it. Which one was it? Oh, yeah, they're over. I need to get over to the other side. I can just do that. And now I'm underwater. I'm just using... You're not going to be taught how to make this vehicle. It's just a vehicle that I've made in my free time. Just keep driving. And keep driving. And keep driving. And I'm just gonna get over to the other side, and then I'll start talking again. Okay, so as you know, today we're making a motorcycle, but first I need to delete that. And you need to pull out the motorcycle seat. Now, head over to frame, pull out the block 1x3, place it down, and then copy it over, and then you should be pretty much good for that part. And now you need the block 1x2. Copy it to the other side, copy it twice over here, and then drag the one that's in the middle over to that corner. Now head to propulsion, pull out the dragon engine, and now you can drag it down and copy it over. I was just checking out the shortcuts that you can use to copy it. So, just keep doing what I'm doing. Once you're pretty much done with that, you should be, you're almost done with the framework of the motorcycle. And then, you need to make the other part. And copy it over to the other side, copy it, and do that, and you're done with the framework. Now the suspension, which is the easiest part. You head over to mechanic, grab the suspension spring, copy it over to the other side, and now set all the settings to maximum, because then it just doesn't really make as many problems as when you keep it at the same one. So now you need to head over to pull out the just keep doing what I'm doing. Pull out the tube elbow. Turn it around. Place it. Copy. And then move it over to there. Now, copy the corner piece. And now, head over to wheels, pull out the motorcycle wheel, and this is the wheel that you should use if you manage to get it in to the spot. And yeah, okay, there. Now you need to copy this over and you need to move it one forward and go back into mechanics and add in a steering hinge to turn the motorcycle and place it down. Now you can just add random aerodynamics to the vehicle that you need, and you can pretty much, once you have the base down like that, you can pretty much customize it to whatever you want. So then it's pretty much done. You copy that over, and now you're pretty much done with the motorcycle, and you can make any changes you want. The only things you can't change are the suspension and the engine, because if you change the engine, then it affects how it acts in driving, and you're pretty much done. I'm adding more weight, so then the motorcycle doesn't constantly flip like it keeps doing, and it does sometimes front flip, but it rarely does that. Now, head over to the blocks and place down I forgot what I was placing down. Place down a 1x3. Place it down there. Copy it over. And now you should be good for that part. And it's just driving and driving and driving and driving. That didn't look good. And driving. And it does do that sometimes, but watch what I mean by it sometimes does a front flip. Watch. It isn't a full front flip, but it does do a front flip. See? It does that when it gets to a really high speed. Oh no! No! But now I'm going to add a part that is totally optional. I just like the part. Now, turn it over. Head over. Well, I was in the right spot before, but I don't know what I was doing. Head over to grab the flat connector 1x3 and copy it over. And now you need to head over to mechanic, grab the steering hinge, turn it over, copy it, and you need to make sure the green arrows are pointing outwards. So now what you do is place it right there, or you place down a powered small tail fin. Place it down right there, and set it to no controls for both of them. Oh wait, actually, no, you don't want to do that. Okay, I'm just gonna wait, because I'm not gonna do it yet. You need to press E there and click toggle on the settings for the part, and now when you press E, it should fold out. It's just something that I like to do for the motorcycle. It's optional, but it's pretty cool. Now, you just need to test it out and customize it to the point where you'd actually drive this thing. You can see what I meant by it likes to tip forward. And I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna add an extra connection point and some more aerodynamics. And head over to framework. Pull out the shield and copy it there so then it doesn't look horrible. And now pull out the flat connector 1x3 again. Place it right there because there's 2 secret connections on the bottom of the motorcycle seat. So now you're pretty much good. And yeah, I wasn't trying to do that. You can customize it to the way you would actually want to drive it. And now you can just press E to activate the weird fin thingies. It enhances the drag on the back to make it faster. And yeah, I just flipped it over. And now you can just drive it around and keep driving, keep driving, keep driving, keep driving, keep driving, keep driving. And you can customize it to the point where you like it. And you should probably save it so then just in case you need to bring it back out, you're good. But this is what I did with it. I put a distance sensor on the bottom and swapped the angle of the steering hinges to 45 degrees, and I got this. However, it is lighter, so be aware of that if you try to make this one. It is much, much lighter. Though, I'm just gonna drive around, and 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 drive around. And you're pretty much good then. You can just keep driving, and keep driving, and keep driving. I don't know. I'm a horrible driver with these things. Oh no. Well, let's keep driving. Now I'm going to show you what I meant by the ramp doesn't really work with these things, so don't try to go off one of these ramps in the danger zone. Just gotta turn around and drive and watch what happens. It skips over the parts where the trunk needs to load, and it does make it, but it bounces because of the suspension, and yeah, it kills itself. Well, that was the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe and have a Merry Christmas. Yes, finally, I did not say and remember. Yes! Yay!